we can be weird.
Weird.
Weird. Weird.
That is so weird. People are so weird. Like, you're weird.
That's weird.
You're weird.
Talk about weird.
Are we weird?
Talk about weird.
Hey everybody, my name's Anna, aka Glitter and Lazers. Welcome back to my channel.
No, Anna. Welcome back to my channel. It's Weird's Wicked Wednesday, and we are back at it again with another Glitter and Lasers video. I have been conducting a small experiment, and I've just been watching whatever videos of Anna's are suggested to me, and it's been pretty fun. We are going to start with this little video called Everything I Ate in Hawaii. This is from 3 years ago. So a little bit of a throwback, but this top right here, starting right off the bat, this top, in my opinion, is classic Anna. Love it. I would never wear it, but I love Anna in fun, bold, bright stuff like this. It's just very her.
Today, I'm super excited because I'm taking you all through our adventures in Hawaii. I'm gonna tell you where we ate, I'm gonna tell you where we went, and that's what I'm gonna tell you. I don't know what else I was gonna tell you. Oh, where we stayed. Anyway, I'm super excited because I just had a really great time and I got to be there with two people I really love, my friends John and Emily, who also helped me film all of this, so it's going to be an amazing ride.
Is this the same John, the John? He's certainly been around a long time.
So before we jump in, I just want to remind you that if you love videos like this, go ahead and click the like, go ahead and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell.
Hey, that's a good idea. You should do that for me.
So with that, guys, let's jump right into my Hawaii vlog.
I love myself whether I'm sweaty mess or whether I'm a goddess. Ooh,
a goddess!
Okay, let's go. My ego's growing by the moment.
Now I'm just gonna leave that right there, okay? You're not getting me today, Satan. Not today. Ain't getting me, bitch. Anyway, here we go.
See this? You see my face? My skin is clear. You know what? My skin showed up to play, and that's how I know. That's how I know Hawaii is gonna show up to play too. I agree. Flawless skin, flawless trip. We are tired. We are still busted.
Anna, those Groucho Marx eyebrows were fucking busted, okay? I like the eyebrows you got going on now, the lighter, more natural toned brows. Emily has beautiful brows. Emily's skin looks beautiful. Her hair is combed. She looks pretty put together. Anna, it looks like you were rubbing a balloon on your head. And it always does. Get a brush.
It's our hotel. Let's go. Let's go.
This is me just being super fucking nitpicky. Anna's not doing anything wrong here, but I am very short and I have a lot of tall friends. And one thing I hate is when tall people use me as a fucking armrest. You know, Anna, it just looks like Anna's kind of hanging on her friend right here. And like, that is just one of my pet peeves. I am not your armrest. Get off me.
This is not it. I can't adult.
So let's start with where we stayed. We stayed at a hotel called the Lalo. Now the cool thing about this hotel is while it's not directly on the beach, it's really close walking distance. But the hotel itself has such a cool vibe. It has a great restaurant in it called the Hideout. We actually ate there one night and we're super impressed by the food. The vibe and just kind of the ambiance is just really lovely. And also, every day, I think at 1 p.m., they have free shaved ice, which I enjoyed. It was delicious. So the hotel itself has great kind of Hawaiian-inspired design, and surprise, surprise, we got upgraded to a corner suite. So we had a nice bed, and then we had this weird like couch bed thing, and then even another couch that turned into a bed. So literally, we could have slept, I think, like 6 people in this hotel room, but it was just me and Em. My favorite part of the hotel room was actually this like little table area. I took this picture here. It looks super fancy, but it's literally just my hotel room.
We got upgraded. Very exciting. I'm just tired. Thanks for bringing the enthusiasm out that we all needed. So they upgraded us to a corner suite, so I don't really know what we're getting here.
Ooh. Their view sucks, the parking garage, but I almost said apartment. The hotel room is really cute. I like the way it's styled. I love that they both wore like matching tie-dye outfits. It's so cute. And I love how Emily's is more browns and Anna's is more colorful. That was really cute. Yeah, this place looks really awesome. Hate the view.
So once we had ourselves all checked into the hotel, we were ready to explore. My whole point of this trip, just personally, was to remind myself how important nature is to like my joy.
Montage. Of course, we can't have a Glitter and Lasers video without a good montage. I love her for that. That swimsuit's pretty cute. I like that color on her.
They're like, don't touch the wheel too much. I'm touching it. So we are on a boat right now and we are going whale watching because we heard that there is a mama whale and a baby whale out and about today and we want to go check them out.
I want to see whales. I want to go whale watching so bad. There's whale watching in my state. I just haven't gone. Isn't it weird when you live somewhere and they have something really cool and you just take for granted, like, oh yeah, you can use it anytime. Oh, look how cute. Oh my God, they're so precious.
Now we did do this over a couple days, but what I loved is that we saw beaches and places that I think a lot of people miss on their vacations because they tend to stick to just the couple beaches that are in the resort area. I like to joke that this is where Emily and I filmed what looks like an engagement video of me like pushing her on a swing, but she's happily married to someone else. For all of you who think we're gonna be in a relationship, sorry. A, I'm perpetually single.
Duh.
And B, she's married. She's just a really good friend of mine, but this does look like an engagement video, and it will not be the only clip that ends up looking like an engagement video in this vlog.
Isn't that funny? People think me and my bestie are married all the time. I think I've probably been on like more romantic outings with her than my husband just because, you know, once you have kids, one of you has to fucking stay home with the fucking kids because you got a baby. Ball and chain. Love him. Change your life forever. Yeah, so it's just funny. I think it's hilarious.
Now, on top of actually seeing all the beaches, we did a lot of hiking. Now, I have covered the hiking really in a lot better way here in this video, where I really just talk about the struggles and challenges of hiking. But I think what people don't realize is
the down is just as hard as the up. I swear, after you've done a long ascent, coming back down, you think it's going to be cake, right? But you got jelly legs, your knees want to fucking buckle. Every step you feel like all of your weight is just slamming down on your tired ass fucking legs. It's not easier. A lot of people hurt themselves on the descent.
one of the reasons we did all those hikes is because some things you just can't see in Hawaii in general if you don't hike to them. So a lot of the places we went to required either hiking or even some rock scrambles. We went down to this like little blowhole beach when we were traveling, and I had to like climb down some rock scrambles to get there. And I think that is one thing that kind of I kept thinking on this trip was like, there's so much beauty in the world that you have to like, I guess, make the investment or make the journey to see, right? Not everything that's beautiful in the world is so easily accessible.
Oh my God, is this an opportunity to talk about my special interest? Let me get ready. Okay. Yes, she's absolutely right. I have thought this so many times, looking off a mountaintop, and you're just looking at the scenery and you're like, is this fucking real? Am I actually here? Or am I looking into a picture? I love it. And I'm always struck with the gratitude of having the ability to get there, because there are a lot of people that were born without the ability to, hike up a mountain. And, it's not their fault. It's not through anything that they've done. It's just, everybody's body has a different ability. And some people are differently abled and don't have use of limbs. And, I'm just always very thankful to, even if it's fucking hard and even if it's a death march, have the ability to take myself to some of the most beautiful places I've ever been on just my feet. I love it. I love it so much. I love hiking. I love backpacking. I love trail running, and I love ultra running too. Ask me about ultra running.
And I think that's a great analogy for life in general, but in here it made me think about, you know, just my focus on being more active and focusing so that I can see that beauty, so I can expose myself to those things I want to see. And again, as if you've watched the Hawaii hiking video, if you have not seen it, I'm gonna pitch it here again. It's the second time in this video, but really it does kind of encapsulate my learnings from that.
Oh, I know what I need to do, and I do have the strength to do it. I will be reviewing that fucking video. Let's go, baby.
We did a lot of great hikes. We were exhausted a lot. And because of that, we needed to like fuel up. So one of the questions I always get from you guys is like, where did I eat? So I'm gonna run down on where we ate. There was some really good food. And we tried to eat local as much as we could because that's what you should do when you travel. Local food is why you're there, right? Like, I don't know why people go to another place and eat it like a California pizza kitchen, right?
I don't
you can
know.
get
I don't
pizza.
want to call you boo.
Unless you're in New York, you really shouldn't be, or Italy, you really shouldn't, like, focus should not be pizza. Now, if you have kids and you're trying to make that work, I get it. But as someone traveling with adults, I just don't get it. I mean, the first night, actually the first thing we ate actually was masubi. If you don't know what masubi is, it's addictive.
It was both a blessing and a curse to our group because we ate masubi every day. It's rice with like a special Hawaiian sauce and then usually Spam and then wrapped in seaweed. Though there is teriyaki chicken versions, chorizo versions, fish versions, but the like standard traditional masubi is with Spam. So I introduced John and Emily to this the first day. And it became a problem. We had masubi every single day. At one point, John told me he was eating 3 masubis a day, which I do not recommend to anyone because that is not good for your heart. It is good for your feelings and your stomach and your taste buds, but your heart. One masubi, you would eat it. Oh, it's so good. And like honestly, I think that there's not more masubi clips in this video just out of shape. If you want to know where to get the best masubi though, if you want to get the best Spam one, hands down, sounds like trash, but I'm telling you, it's worth the trip to 7-Eleven to get a masubi. Second, if you are not eating pork and you want a chicken masubi, a chicken teriyaki masubi, check out Pizza, which I know, sounds weird, but it's
Oh, give it cheese.
So the first night for dinner, what we had, aside from masubis, was Highway Inn. Now, Highway Inn is Hawaiian food. It's one of the best, actually, Hawaiian local food places to eat. So it's Hawaiian themed through and through. And we actually just trusted the team there to pick out what we had. And I had a version of a Moco Loco. I can't remember exactly what it is. I will write it down below. But this thing was delicious. And I will tell you, I won food that night. Tonight we are at Highway Inn and we're gonna eat some delicious Hawaiian food because it's our first night and we wanna get it started with a bang. I got a smoked moco and I am so excited to try it.
You know, I'm pretty comfortable with my position in hell at this point in my life. And I'm just gonna say this out loud, but that fucking egg is looking like Anna's titty sliding off the side right there. Get a bra, baby girl. Get a bra. Look at her dress. Her tight dress is folding up her titty.
Used pork instead of chicken. I don't know, man. Whatever. The food, so good. Man, can I go back to Hawaii? The food was so good there. I want to keep eating because it's so good, but I gotta tap out. The remnants of delicious. The next place we went also had delicious food. It was called Aloha Table, but I will say of all the places we went, this kind of felt like the most like geared for tourists. But they also supposedly had the best Moco Loco, and like when I researched it, I had to go.
You can call me boo.
I don't know. I don't want to call you boo.
Even if you do it as an accident, it's okay.
No, I really don't want to call him boo, but...
Don't get me wrong, the Moco Loco was delicious, and it was totally worth going there. But I did feel like it wasn't as local an experience. Maybe it is a local run restaurant, but it definitely felt like it was the laminated menus, guys. It was the laminated menus with like the metal binders where you're just like, yeah, This is proved for people who are drunk. Like, this is so drunk people can order food.
So you can order food, Anna. You are drunk people.
So, and usually those places are not made for the locals, they're made for the tourists. So the only place where I was like, delicious, but felt like a tourist trap.
What the fuck? Dude, I'm not gonna make the joke again, okay? It's only funny so many times, but we're gonna laugh inside, okay? That looks fucking delicious. It's a locomoco. What is a locomoco? Is that like some kind of slow-cooked pork? Like a pork chop or something?
That's where it's at.
One of the places we ate that did feel very local was super affordable, and we actually ate there a couple times, was Oh My Grill. Now, Oh My Grill is like kind of a quick service Hawaiian place, and honestly, the food was phenomenal. We had very little wait there in comparison with like all the other touristy places we could go, and we found the food to be just a little bit better than Rainbow Drive-In. And I know some like Hawaii stands are gonna be pissed at us right now, but honestly, I would go there instead of Rainbow Drive-In. Also, they have a Dole Whip machine, so you can like get a twofer there. I got their orange chicken. Oh yeah. It was delicious. I believe Em got their teriyaki chicken. It was also delicious. So everybody had a good experience at Oh My Grill, and it was fast. So after we did these hikes, sometimes we would just roll up to Oh My Grill because we were starving. We were literally starving, and it was the perfect food for after a long hike.
So I literally just went up to the guy and I was like, what should I get? And he told me this is orange chicken. It looks very similar to like Panda Express, but we're gonna try it.
Ugh, I'm gonna be that person. This is lots of carbs, lots of sugar in that sauce, lots of breading and deep fried. It's not the perfect meal after a hike, Anna. Delicious, I'm sure. Oh, dude, it's fucking tastes stellar, I'm sure. Looks amazing, but yeah, it's battered and deep fried. What's not amazing that's battered and deep fried? This is the trap that a lot of people fall into. You do a moderate hike, you feel like you did all this work, you must have burned like 2,000 calories, right? No, you didn't burn that much. You didn't burn as much as you think you did. And so you probably shouldn't eat as much as you think you can eat. You know, people go and they get a fast food meal or a restaurant meal and they think that, you know, it's fine, but you're totally going to eat away your deficit if you're not careful.
But it's like a million times better. I will say this, in Hawaii, they do not skimp on the plates. They give you a lot. They give you like a portion, like so much.
That is a huge fucking portion. That's like 4 portions of rice and I'd say 2 portions of chicken. Just eyeballing it. But yeah, that's a lot of food. That's like at least 1,500 calories right there, if not 2,000. She did not burn that much on her little hike. Promise.
Now, we went to like 3 breakfast spots, and I would recommend all of them. The first was Holy Grail, which was taro donuts. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little secret, and I feel a little guilty about this, but I was so excited to try these donuts. And we bought 5 donuts. And those 5 donuts, no one ever ate. So I don't actually know if they're good, but I'm legit mad I didn't try them and have it on my list to go try them again because they're supposed to be phenomenal. We even got one with truffles on it, and I like really regret never trying it, but by the time we remembered we had the donuts, it was pretty sketch to try to eat them. However, we did try Leonard's, and it was really good. Though I will say I prefer the ones without cream to the ones that do have cream.
Give it cheese.
Like a giant donut ball, and then they put cream in the inside. The cream in the inside, there was just a lot of cream.
Give it cheese.
Oh yeah, baby. You know what I like. You know what I need. Why didn't we get photos like this of the other fucking donuts? Fucking holding out on us. And you threw them away, sacrilegious bitch!
The other one just felt like a light, fluffy kind of donut. Pro tip on Leonard's. There's a Leonard's downtown that's gonna have a line out the door. But if you have a car, go to one of the food trucks that are all around the island. No line, people are way nicer, and you just kind of zoom in, zoom out. And we literally took 5 minutes to get the donuts. And we passed the other Leonard's and we're like, suckers! Because it was just like a line around the building. Food trucks, they're great.
Look how yummy these look. I'm like so excited to chow down. I'm excited because they're actually a Portuguese treat, but they're also popular here, and Leonard's is apparently the place to get them, so let's do this. So this was the one I was most excited about because it's unlike anything I've ever had. It's a sweet and sour malasada, so hopefully it is as delicious as it smells. Going for it.
She fucking cut it out.
100% you need to come here if you come to Hawaii. Like, this is not a food vlog. I'm not trying to sell you food. I'm like just showing you what I ate today, but this is amazing, and I'm glad we got extras because I'm definitely gonna eat more than one because they're so good. So I'm gonna just enjoy this now.
Speaking of food trucks, there are tons of amazing food trucks just along the way when you drive the outside of the beaches. So if you are gonna drive the outside of the beaches, hit up the food trucks. We went to an amazing grilled shrimp place that was just like on the side of the road. And it was probably just as good, if not better, of something you would find downtown. Super affordable, super fresh, because you're literally right across from the water.
Pass.
And
I would not smash.
Could not recommend, just exploring the food trucks. I have actually mapped a couple of them down in that map that I have if you want to try some of the ones that are highly rated in and around Oahu. The last place we went for breakfast that I highly recommend to everyone, it's only open till 2 p.m., is a place called Cream Pot.
You see, I can't tell if it's me or if it's the girls because I see this shit just subtly put in there so innocently, like, oh, we're just gonna go to Cream Pot. Take my picture in front of Cream Pot. I mean, maybe I'm the only dirty one, but I know what a honey pot is, and I would certainly think it was funny and have my picture taken in front of it, so.
It is next to a hotel that is questionable.
Aha, see, I knew it. See, I'd be second guessing myself, but I was right.
Yeah, it's a little questionable, but the restaurant itself looks like a fairy wonderland. It has beautiful gardens all around it. There's like a little house inside the restaurant with 2 little doors, and behind it is where the chefs are. The owner is this adorable man, and he has 2 little dogs.
We are at Cream Pot, and this has come highly recommended. And I'm a little skeptical because these places sometimes are really, really great, or they're just aesthetically very beautiful, and the food is trash.
I love trash.
We're gonna find out which one, but I'm just really hungry. This looks freaking incredible. Now I have to tell you that I actually also ordered souffle pancakes and French toast for our table to share because we're gonna also eat a dessert because we just killed ourselves on such a hard hike that like I'm starving.
It's that mentality again. I get it. You're on vacation. Order all the food, try all the food, try all the things. But it's just this mindset that can get you in trouble, like when you're not on vacation, doing a workout and just thinking like, yeah, I can eat whatever I want afterwards. Like, you don't burn as many calories as you think you do. Your fitness fucking tracker's lying to you. And you also can very easily eat back a deficit. You eat more than you think you do. Trust.
So I'm trying the French toast with raspberries.
Oh, sorry.
Mine. I'm not sharing. I'm supposed to share with John and Emily, but I'm not sharing. No, I will. I'll be nice, but that's damn good. Okay. See, I'm nice. I can share. This is so good. And these are what this place is actually famous for. They invented these. And we got a s'mores banana flavor. It's special today. And again, we're sharing these, so just gonna take a bite. That is also incredible.
Dude, it all looks so good. I would definitely crush some of that food. I would probably put the super carby, sugary stuff like before a hard workout. Don't overdo it. And then I would finish off with something like lots of protein, veggies, and like maybe a different kind of carb, maybe like rice or like potato or something.
Other place we went was Imaniste. I might have mispronounced that, but it is a sushi restaurant that Francesco, who is our catamaran driver, had recommended to us. It was delicious, incredibly authentic, great sushi menu. I got shabu shabu, which was honestly more food than we needed. But you know when you sit down at dinner and you're just like so hungry and you're so tired. And this was the day after we had hiked Coco Head, so we were just like, we were dead, right?
I really do think that this is Anna's ongoing problem. I think that this is something that perpetuates through her life, and it's not just a vacation thing. That's why I'm kind of harping on it. If this was just a vacation thing, it's not a big deal. But, you know, to every time you do a hard workout or have a hard day or you feel tired or exhausted, you're like, whatever, fuck it. You know, you have so many fuck it moments. Every day's a fuck it moment. Every meal is a fuck it moment because you're tired, and you know, you're never going to get it together. And it's, you know, if she never talked about it or made it a concern, I really wouldn't care. Like, I don't care. She's just fine looking the way she looks. I don't think she needs to change anything for appearances, but I can see in her movements and hear in her breathing and stuff that she needs to make some changes for her health, you know. Sorry about it. You know, I can't do nothing about it, but she can.
And I ordered with what my stomach was telling me, but by the time we got to that part of the meal, I was like, oh, but I still ate it. I still ate it because I was like, this is some Wagyu beef. I'm not gonna leave Wagyu beef, guys. I paid for that Wagyu. It's going in my tummy. Though I did regret it the next day, but it was good. It was so good.
Oh, did you, Anna? Tell us, were you inflamed? Did you have a flare up? Shh. We won't tell anyone it was because of what you ate. It's a mysterious disease. Lipedema. See, these other bitches don't understand you, Anna, but I do. I get you, okay? Thanks for the vacation. This was a good time. But all good things must come to an end, so here we are, my friends.
So with that, guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I'll check you later, and peace.
All right, peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining me. It was fun, as always, and as a good time. I'm going to leave you with a few photos from some of my favorite training runs, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Isn't that right, Cinnamon? Cinnamon says bye. Cinnamon's the dog.